Hello, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Your Age is Not Your Cage with Carla Allen. Today, I am doing a special little episode today on my favorite things. I get questions all the time in my DMs on some of my favorite products, podcasts, must-haves. And so I thought I would do a quick little episode today and share some of those with you. So let's get started and let me share a few of my favorite things. Makes me want to sing that song, if you know what I mean. Okay, here we go. So let me start with kind of starting out my day and my non-negotiables in my day. And the first thing that I start my day with in the mornings is lemon water with Celtic salt. I take half regular temperature water and then I boil some water. I mix that. I put my fresh lemon juice and Celtic salt and I drink that down before anything else that I have that day. It's one of my favorite things. It helps get your digestive system working, helps to hydrate you after all night. You end up dehydrated. I keep water in my bathroom if I get up in the night, and I take a big gulp every time I get up if I do. But drinking water first thing before coffee or anything else, I cannot stress the importance of rehydrating your body when you get up. So that's one of my huge things that I start with. Normally, following that, I do water with electrolytes because I head off to the gym. And my two favorites are Element, LMNT, and also Relight. And let's see, Relight, my favorite flavors are pina colada and watermelon lime. And I change up with the Element. I love all the different ones. My latest craze is the lime. I actually have one of those in the afternoon also, and I mix it with my mineral sparkling water with a squeeze of lime and then the lime element. Oh my goodness, it's just like a sweet treat in the afternoon, and it rehydrates you. Try this sometime in the afternoon. If you're feeling like sluggish and not much energy, have an electrolyte in your water or in a mineral water, and I bet you'll feel a difference. But again, it's that hydrating. So in the morning, I drink that while I'm at the gym, and it helps me to rehydrate while I'm working out. I also do some branched chain amino acids that I mix into some water that I drink down before I go to the gym, and some creatine. Those are two things that I do for sure also that help me in the morning. That is everything I do just out of the gate, get going. Once I'm back home from the gym, I will then boil my water and I do a French press with half of a mushroom coffee. I like the Four Sigmatic mushroom coffee, and I mix that with a decaf coffee just because too much caffeine is not my friend. I get too jittery. I don't feel good. And so I grind those in my coffee grinder. My new favorite is Sky Roasters, and they are a local company here in Dripping Springs, veteran-owned, family-owned. I met the sweet owner, absolutely love her, and it is called Sky Roasters. And I'm going to link everything that I talk about in my show notes below, and you can also go to my link tree where everything's linked up, including my Amazon favorites. So that is, but in the morning when I do my coffee, what I do is I in my cup, I put cacao powder, a little scoop of that. I put my collagen, which my very favorite is Ancient Nutrition's collagen. I put a scoop or two of that in there, and then I put a little cinnamon, and I use my frother, which I absolutely love, and I froth it all up, and that's my coffee in the morning. And I just have 1 cup. There used to be a time if I drank regular coffee, I'd have like 3 cups of coffee, and I do this one, and that is plenty for me, and I feel like I have filled it with good nutritional things that are going to help my body get going, especially after my workout. And then followed by that, I do my breakfast, which is a high protein breakfast. Usually includes eggs, some kind of ground meat that I have already prepared ahead of time. And it will have some kind of veggies, whether it's veggies I have left over or it's arugula that I saute or spinach. And my fruit of choice is always blueberries. I love blueberries and they're low glycemic. And that is my morning and all the things that I use in the morning. Now, there are days then, depending on my schedule, I'll squeeze it in after all that. And I will say when I drink my coffee and I'm having that, that is my time with my husband where we sit down and we do Bible study and pray together and we have that time together. And all of that I just told you are my non-negotiables. Those are my dailies, my must-haves, the things I love to do. And then beyond that, I try to do at least a few times a week or more my Loom box, which I got all these at Christmas time and I love them. The Loom box is the red light therapy. And so I utilize that in the morning, sometimes during the day, sometimes at night before sleep, but it's has the near infrared and the far, and it goes deep. And I have it mainly to help with muscle issues, joint issues, but it's also amazing for your skin and you can target certain areas. So I absolutely love that. And what I'll do is I get in my infrared sauna blanket, which is my new treat that I got at Christmas time. And I get in this blanket, and let me tell you, it is heaven when it is cold and you preheat your sauna blanket and you get in it like a sleeping bag, a cocoon. I promise you, it is pure heaven. And I will get in that. You can get in it as long as you want 10, 20, 30, up to an hour. It depends on my day and the time I have. I will get in that. I will put the Loom box, the red light therapy, on my face while I'm in the sauna blanket. And I call these habit stacking. You know, you kind of stack your habits and do them all at one time. Normally, when I'm doing that, I either like it quiet, where I'm just listening, just quiet, listening for God, just focusing on Him, on my day, or I listen to a podcast or a book on Audible. And it's such a great way to either start your day or midday or end your day. And the other thing that I love is my castor oil. Queen of the Thrones has the most amazing castor oil packs and castor oil. And it is important the kind of castor oil that you purchase, and that is in organic and it's in glass bottles. But I have the liver pack that you put the castor oil on, and I use that. But they do have a pelvic pack, they have a thyroid pack, they have a hair pack so you can do hair treatments. I do put castor oil on my hair for kind of a mask, a treatment just at the scalp and lightly on the ends. But look into castor oil. One of the things, all three of those things I just talked about, red light, infrared sauna blanket, and castor oil. I've had a recurring chronic bicep muscle issue for quite a while that has given me grief for a very long time. I have been doing all of those things that I just mentioned, and I have seen about 98% improvement, which is incredible. And I take the castor oil and just rub it all on that muscle at night. And then between the red light therapy and the infrared sauna blanket, I have seen tremendous improvement. So now I take to put in it in all kinds of spots that may ache or cause me trouble. I promise you, this is something that you should include in your daily regimen. So if you have not already started this, look into it. There are so many incredible health benefits that it's even too numerous to go into, but go to her website. Again, it's linked below, and you will get all the information you need on that. But one of my absolute favorite things I use on the daily, another thing that I use is dry brushing. So my habit in this has not been as good. I want to do it every day, and I don't always remember. But dry brushing, look it up. You can also get a dry brush through Queen of the Thrones. But dry brushing helps get your lymphatic system moving. And you can find videos on how to do it the right way. I love to do that and then hop in the shower. That's my favorite way to do it, or before a bath, like a detox bath, which is my Epsom salts and some lavender, sometimes magnesium. I also love a detox product by Taylor Duke's Wellness. She's got a great detox crystals that you put in your, or like salts. I don't know what you would call them, but you put those in the tub and it makes the tub look dirty because it's kind of brown. But oh my gosh, it's got amazing ingredients to add to your bath for that detox. And, you know, those are things that I love to do at least a couple times a week if I can do it. I'm not a huge bath person unless it's cold. When it starts getting warmer, the thought of getting a warm bath is really not for me, but I do try to keep doing it and incorporating all this in. I have not incorporated cold plunging yet. My husband and I were talking about that today, and we're both really trying to get up the nerve and start that discipline. But wow, the thought of plunging into cold water is a tough one, and it really takes a mindset to wrap around that. So we are discussing that, and hopefully we will incorporate that in just anything we can do to help the inflammation in our bodies, the things that we fight against daily, the toxins, the EMFs, the ingredients in our foods and our air, anything we can do to help counteract that, we fully believe in doing. And we believe in doing things that are going to help us to live a long, healthy life as long as possible. So those are a few of the things that I really, really love. I've also added in recently and learning so much more on tallow, which is rendered beef fat, which some of you may be going, you got to be kidding me. What am I doing with that? Go look it up. I'm going to include a couple links for a couple companies that I've learned about recently. One of them is called the Ungovernable Project, and the other one is Mother Folk Care. And both of these I've bought products from, and I absolutely love them. I have the lip balm and the body cream body balm from Ungovernable Project. I have a hard time saying that word. And absolutely can't even say how much I love it. And I love everything their company stands by, stands for. And I got to meet them at the farmer's market. Just amazing couple. And a small company that could use your support, but go check them out. They're tallow. They have tallow you can cook with, and then they also have products. And I know they're working on a lot of new things too. So that's another one I'm excited about. And then from Mother Folk Care, I bought their tallow deodorant. And I bought her, the tallow, not the tallow. I bought her laundry detergent, her dishwashing soap, all made with like 4 ingredients. And I've already used the dishwashing soap and my dishes came out crystal clear, amazing, no chemicals. I encourage you to go check her out. And this is just a young, incredibly inspiring girl that started this company. And if I remember correctly, I think she's 17, working her butt off and doing amazing. So go support her too. But look up the benefits of tallow and learn about these natural things that can help you versus going out and spending a fortune on products that include, 20 ingredients that your body doesn't need, and go toward these products that have a few ingredients that come from things that we used to use back in our great grandmother's day. Let's incorporate those back in and see the difference in your skin, in your body, and how you feel. I assure you, you are going to feel so much different than when putting all these perfumed products with paraffins and fragrances, and I could go on and on about that. But check into those. I have been deep diving into homesteading and farmers markets and more natural products, which I do use so many already, but I am really doing a deep dive, and I am so excited to do a series here coming up soon on all of that. And I feel like it's something that more people are seeking out and wanting. I know more people now that are making sourdough bread, which, by the way, I forgot. In Dripping Springs, we have the most amazing sourdough bread, dinner rolls, scones, cookies made from the cleanest ingredients you will find. And her name on Instagram is Carb Queen. And I will link that too, because I don't think I had that linked already. Again, but people are going back to nature, to getting to the basics of things like making their own sourdough. I prefer to buy mine from Crystal, but people are making that. They're crocheting again. They're putting in gardens. They're getting chickens, learning to live off the land and self-sustain. And I think it's so important. And I'm digging deep into it, and we'll share everything I find out coming up soon. I'm so excited about that. So with that said, I'm going to share a few of my podcast favorites. Those are all my dailies that I can think of right now, that I've had so many questions about, several of those and the products I use. So that's what I'm going to start with right now. And I'm also trying the tallow on my skin, on my face, instead of, I already use very clean products anyway, but also incorporating that into my skincare, which is really good. And especially as you're aging or at any age, just start taking care of your skin and get that moisture in there, but that natural moisture without all the added junk and preservatives, and let your skin breathe, and just try new things, try them out and see what happens. Okay, so my favorite podcast, I get these questions a lot. So what I have been listening to, binge listening, is one called Wise Traditions. Oh my gosh, I love it. Go find that. In fact, get the book, the cookbook, Nourishing Traditions. It's a book that's been around many years, but it goes back to the basics. You will love it, and you will love this podcast. The ones I'm listing right now are more your health oriented. Wise Traditions, The Ultimate Human. Discovered Gary Brecka on Joe Rogan's podcast not that long ago, and I'm hooked. I binge listen. I send these to everyone I know. My husband is now hooked, and my friends, and go listen to those. I am so hooked on The Ultimate Human and everything that Gary Brecka believes. And this man is so intelligent and knowledgeable and filled with wisdom. So go check him out. Another one I love, it's definitely more intense, but there's days I love all that, is Huberman Lab, another really good one. I really like the Growth Lab with Dr. Josh Axe. He covers such a wide variety of stuff and always such great content. I love Ancient Health Podcast. Again, another one of Dr. Josh Axe's. And I love The Genius Life with Max Lugavere. Hopefully I didn't botch his name, but love that one for good sound information. And then a little more inspirational ones. Some of my go-tos are That Sounds Fun with Annie Downs, the Candace Bure podcast. I love another one that I found this year, For the Gospel by, is it Costi Wynn, I think is his name. Becoming Something, absolutely love that one. And Susie Larson Live is always an old-time favorite of mine. And then for some that are a little more like kick in the butt, get you going, encourage, fill you with motivation and confidence, Ed Mylett Show, by far one of my favorites too. Joe Rogan. You just have to ignore some of the language in some of these if you can, or bleep them out, however you can do it. Spillover. She's always got some really good information. And then Relatable with Ali Stuckey is another favorite. Ah, gosh. I know there's probably more, but those are kind of those are my go-tos right now that I listen to probably the most and that I wanted to share with you. So those are just a few things I wanted to share of my daily must-haves, my favorites, my go-tos. So I will put everything in the show notes, or go to my link tree, go to my bio and my Instagram. Everything is there. And always, if you have any questions, just reach out to me. My email is in the show notes. You can DM me. And I love to hear when people try products. If there's things out there that you love and I should try, please share them with me. And I don't get any kickbacks from any of these companies, just so you know. Of course, if anyone would like me to be a part of their program, but I honestly have not even researched that out. I just love sharing with my listeners what I love, what helps me, what I'm passionate about. And I just love to share. And if I can help you in your health journey, and if I can help you in putting good things in your body and on your body and learning, that's what I'm here for. It's what I always say. If I can help just one person with this podcast, that's why I'm here. That's why God gave me this platform. And I love what I do, and I love my listeners, and I love sharing. So that is all I have for today. But please reach out anytime. Stay tuned for the next podcast. Releases every Wednesday. Please share with your friends and family. It helps me so much. And if you throw out a rate or a review or subscribe on YouTube, that's extra bonus for me too. So anything like that really helps me. But I appreciate all of you so much. And I just thank you. I thank you for your feedback that you send me. It's so helpful. So go make it a great day. Thank you for joining me on Your Age is Not Your Cage. And I'll see you next time.